Hello, good day everyone. My name is Ariel Clough, and since we all live on base, we know what it's like to live in the dorms. We have to cook our own food and basically have no defect to go through for healthy choices, right? So, what we usually do is go to the Burger King up the street, which is easier to get to than the commissary a little further down. Now, what I notice is that we all tend to go out for the easier options. Like, for example, we get off work and we go and eat some fast food. Now, there are some disadvantages to eating fast food. For example, the nutrition, the cost, and also the bad habits that can happen because it's a convenience. Today, I'd like to go over all the reasons why we should cook at home and realize how great cooking is instead of going out to Burger King or McDonald's. First off, I'd like to talk about the food itself. Now, the food is basically not very properly made. It's made cheaply and poorly and doesn't have that much nutritional value. Like, how do you feel after you eat Burger King? You basically feel terrible, groggy, or sleepy, and it's not really worth your time to eat that kind of stuff. Now, it also gives us the illusion of being full. We may eat it and be full, but we're not getting all the nutrients we need. The drinks are especially bad. For example, the tea, the slushies, the lemonades. And while tea and lemonade look good, they're loaded with sugar. Also, whenever we get dehydrated, our bodies really want something to drink, but whenever we order from fast food, we don't go for water, we go for something that tastes delicious, like a Coca-Cola or a Sprite. And that can also be really bad for your health, especially with the food that's made, which is made like deep fried, breaded, full of sodium to keep it in the restaurant longer. Now, what is a better choice is to cook at home where you can choose good foods instead of having a menu full of bad foods. And there are healthier choices. It doesn't have to be healthy too. You can make your own hamburgers and fries as long as you make it yourself. The act of cooking is brightens up your mood. It's better for you, basically. Next is the convenience. We all have some time in our lives, and usually whenever we think, oh, food takes a long time to cook, we usually go for something that's easier to get, which is basically going through the drive-thru and getting something which is an unhealthy choice. Let's see. What actually is happening is you're basically kind of wasting your time getting that kind of food. Like, after you eat one of those meals, you're less likely to spend valuable energy on other things, such as exercising or spending time with friends. You just basically fall asleep and don't feel good at all. What you could be doing is cooking with your own friends. For example, me and Tria, we made food together and we wrapped lumpia and we invited a whole bunch of people over, and those feelings or experience with other people were very great. We hung out and did a whole bunch of things. Me and Jeremy, we made a steak together, or asparagus, and that didn't take that long, and it basically strengthens relationships. And it also takes teamwork. Yes, Hall. We'll someday cook together. You'll be invited to our next lumpia turnout. This also relates to family bonding too. You may remember being a kid and having food prepared for you and served to you. And you kind of cherish those feelings of having that food served to you. You may also cherish the feeling of first making food for yourself. Those feelings of success and triumph in cooking for yourself, those are very important to one's health, instead of just buying something that's, made by somebody else that wasn't, made with love like that. Also, if you cook with somebody else, it builds teamwork and actually kind of mentally prepares you in skills that some other people don't have. The last reason is the cost. Now, the cost of food on the value menu is cheap, like $1 or $2, or sometimes for a meal, $5 to $8. Now, while that seems like a good idea, is it actually worth your time? It isn't actually worth your time because it can harm you in the future, like health-wise. Ever heard of food insecurity? It's basically whenever you don't have a plan to what to eat next, therefore you impulsively buy something such as a fast food item. It's a bad idea because those foods are poorly and cheaply made, while something at the commissary may be fresh and better for you. Now those foods at fast food restaurants could lead to bad habits, and if you eat them frequently, it can lead to health problems in the future, such as diabetes or obesity. Now, if you develop those problems, it can actually take out of your pocket because you have to visit the physician. Usually, people with obesity visit their physicians 40% more than fit people do, which takes out a lot from their pockets. So, is getting food from the value menu really valuable to you? Probably not. Alright, so in conclusion, we should start buying foods from the commissary and making our own food, usually because it is better for you. It's worth your time because you get to feel healthier after making those foods, and also will save you money because those foods are actually worth your time. Alright, and that concludes the speech. Would anybody like to ask any questions? No? That's alright. Alright, everybody have a great day.
Thank you.
Yay.